Hello, friends. I'll give you guys a second to wander in. My intention today was to review Stitch Fix with you, but my box that I ordered that was supposed to be delivered today did not arrive. And I've been a Stitch Fix customer for quite some time, and I think that's the first time that's happened to me with them, where it didn't show up when it was supposed to, so we'll have to do that next time. But today I'm going to do something else, and it is the Owlet Smart Sock 2. And I've just realized as I'm doing this that I had her in a sock that was too small for her sweet little feet. So I'll show you how to switch it over, because the Owlet Smart Sock comes with 3 different sizes. Let's scoot back a little so you can see. Hopefully I've got a microphone this time, because last time I felt like you guys couldn't hear me very well. So there. So hopefully you can hear me better now. All right, so the Owlet comes in a box. Sorry, I'm having a hard time with getting everything on screen. Okay, so if you can actually open the box, it comes, and it's all packaged really nicely. I keep forgetting to introduce myself. My name is Sarah Kovac. I am a journalist, and I write reviews for several different websites, and I've been wanting to do some video reviews for quite some time, and I didn't do it for that same amount of time because I know I do things really differently, and that sort of can be a little distracting, but I really wanted to do this, and I'm not gonna let something so silly hold me back. So here I am reviewing things. And if you want to contact me about any of this or anything that I do, you can email me at sarah@sarahkovac.com. So anyway, so we're looking at the Owlet Smart Sock 2, which tracks the baby's heart rate and oxygen levels as they sleep, which is really awesome. I just realized I can't see any comments. Let me fix that. I think I can fix it. Can you tell I'm pretty new at this? Okay, I want to see. I can't see you guys. So anyway, sorry. Hopefully you don't have a comment right now. Owlet Smart Sock. It comes with these little socks that you wrap around baby's feet, and I have realized that I actually had her in a sock that was too small for her, because I put it on when she was first born, and now she is no longer so tiny. So this is a little pulse oximeter that goes in a little sock around the baby's foot. You can see there's kind of a red blinking light. Maybe you can see. Little red, there you go. Red blinking light in there. That measures heart rate and oxygen levels. And that slips into this little sock. This is dirty because she's been wearing it for 3 months, which it was only supposed to be worn for the first month, that size, so it was time for me to upgrade anyway. So packaging, let's get the other socks out. Okay, she is now 3 months old, so let me see. Can you see? Okay. It comes with 3 different sizes of socks. And which one's which here? Come on. I can't tell which size I need for her. The nice thing is this is a really soft, like, cotton sock. I know their previous version was almost like a shoe cut in half, so the front just kind of went all the way around the toe and then had a little strap around the back. So it being put on that way, it could fall off pretty easily. But this new design is a lot more, it's a lot easier to keep on. We've been using it for 3 months, and I think I've only had it fall off of her once in the beginning. Okay, this is the one I'm supposed to be using. So, I'm going to show you how to put the sensor in the sock, and then I'm going to show you what it does with my lovely assistant here. Oh, she's on my microphone. This isn't working very well. Okay, microphone. Sorry, love. Okay, she's still in. Okay. All right. Hi, lovey. She just woke up from a nap. All right, so this is the sock. I'm going to open it up. Hi. Hi. It's really easy to put it in. They're just these little slits up in the front. I say it's easy, and then I'm going to struggle to get it on. Hang in there. Really need to do this down on the floor. Okay. So you just slide this little guy in there. It's relatively easy. I'm saying it's easy, and it really is. I should have done this before, because I put the first one in when she was like a newborn, so that was months ago, and then I haven't done it since. It really does just slide in, I promise. What is it about being on camera that makes everything go wrong? What is it? Watch, she'll probably puke on me or something. Okay. It slides in there. Slide, 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 slide. And then there's a little window where that red light shines out, and you're going to wrap that around the baby's foot. Gosh, if I could just get this in there, then it would get a lot more interesting. Okay. All right, it's in there. So, sorry guys, this one isn't quite as polished as the last review I did. I was taken a little off guard because, like I said, I was planning on doing Stitch Fix, and that didn't work out. So, let's get this together. Come on. This is kind of embarrassing, you guys. It's taking me forever. We are going to pretend it's in there like it's supposed to be. And it really isn't hard if you're using fingers instead of toes, I'm sure. Now I really want to get in there. Wait, I think I got it. I wish I could see your comments. I can't see them. There, I got it. You're probably all laughing at me. Okay, it's in. All right, so there's this little, it's really easy how to tell to turn it on because there's this little notch right there. There's a notch, and that's supposed to go right behind their pinky toe. I generally wrap it up first, and then just slide it on her foot because she squirms so much. It's a lot easier to do this way. Okay, so I close that top part first, and then, you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to scoot you up. Whoa! Okay. This goes behind her pinky toe. So, and this goes back around the back of her foot. You gonna cooperate? I can't see what I'm doing. This is why I put it, Velcro it closed first, because trying to actually close this around her foot is a gigantic pain in the rear. But this, believe it or not, is a lot easier than... Okay. And this actually looks like it's a little loose on her foot. But anyway, up and around. I hear you. Up and around. And then you Velcro it down. Like that. So that is not going anywhere. If she... I hear you! If she tries to kick it off, it's not going anywhere, and it works really well even with onesies. I just, if her little footsie part on her outfit is getting a little tight, I make sure that the bump on top of the foot is on top of the foot, because if you put it on the other foot, it flips over and the bump is on the bottom, and it just seems to me like it would be uncomfortable to have this bump on the bottom of your foot. I hear you talking. So, okay, that's on. And then this little thing is your base. And this is what tells your Owlet Smart Sock to pay attention, to start sending signal. And this will go to your phone as well. I am using my phone to do the live, so I can't actually show you what it does. But you're going to push this button, and then it starts like blinking green. I don't know if you can see, I'll put it up against my shirt, my jeans. So it gets brighter, darker, brighter, darker. You see that? Anyway, it's this, there's light around the edge, and while it's trying to find her vitals, it'll get bright, dark, bright, dark, bright, dark, flashing. And then once it finds her vitals, then it'll slowly get brighter and slowly get darker and slowly get brighter. So you can tell whether it's got a signal or not. You don't need to be looking at your phone to know that her vitals are good, because if they are good, then this will be slowly getting brighter and slowly getting darker. It just kind of pulses. It seems really bright to me to have by your bed at night. Like it keeps me awake. So what I've done is I usually put this in the drawer of my nightstand and nearly close it. So I have this kind of stripe of light across my ceiling, and all I have to do is look up at the ceiling and see that that light is getting slowly brighter and darker, and know that her vitals are good. What else? Oh, there has been one time when I didn't have the sock on right, and you want to talk too? And it alarmed like there was a problem with her vitals, and that can happen every once in a while if you don't have the sock on right. The vitals will look strange to the Owlet, so it'll turn, that little green ring will turn red and start flashing, and it'll emit this really loud sound. And I was kind of relieved it was loud enough to wake me up out of a deep sleep. So I wake up and my heart's racing, and but it was fine. It was just that the sock had moved in a place where it was sending strange signals. But in the 3 months I've used it, that was the only time that's ever happened to me. That's the only time I've ever gotten a false red alarm. It can also turn other colors to let you know that there's a problem. The most common thing that happens to me is that it's just not sitting well enough on her foot for it to get a good reading. And when that happens, it'll flash yellow. You can set it so that the yellow alert, and there's also a blue alert that just lets you know that it's connected, that the sock is not connected to the base station. Those can either give you an audio alarm from the base, or you can set them so it will only alarm if there's a serious problem, like a red alert. I have it that way because if it's just gotten turned on her foot a little funny, or our Wi-Fi goes down for a moment and the sock is disconnected, then I don't really want to be woken up for that. So it'll let you know for any of those issues. The other thing that, and you can log into your phone at any time, and it'll show you the baby's oxygen level and respiratory rate, which is really cool. And they have just come out with something called Connected Care that lets you see when they've worn the sock, and like a graph of their oxygen levels and respiratory rate over that time. So it's really cool because you can see, when, like, sometimes I think they said the oxygen level often will go down when they're eating, when they're nursing or whatever, which kind of makes sense because they're not, they're not breathing constantly, they're eating as well. So you can kind of see what happens throughout the night, and you can see how long they slept exactly. The base, which I don't know if you can see, but it is just pulsing now instead of blinking. It does have to be plugged in to a wall, but otherwise it's a fairly portable system. The smart sock itself, I believe, is supposed to last for 18 hours on a charge. So I'm not too worried about whether we're getting into bed right away. If it's close to bedtime, I go ahead and put it on her, and then if I don't think I want to turn the smart sock on yet, then all I have to do is leave that off, and it's not transmitting, it's not picking up signal, and then when I'm ready, I turn it back on and go to bed. What else? Anything interesting? So it comes with 3 sizes. It says it works for up to 100 feet from the base, is as far as you can walk, because I think it's actually the connection between the sock and the base, or it's probably Bluetooth. But we've got a 2,100 square foot ranch style raised ranch home, and I've walked, the base has been on one end and I've been clear on the other with her, and it still gets a signal. So I'm sure it has some to do with what your house, what kind of walls you have and the kind of router that you have. Well, the Bluetooth won't depend on the router, but anyway, this is one of those things that I never thought I would use, because I have raised and kept alive 2 children prior to this one, and I just have never I've never had the desire to get any kind of a monitor, a vitals monitor for my baby. But I'm really shocked at how much peace of mind it gives me. It doesn't matter where she's sleeping. Sometimes she sleeps with me and sometimes she sleeps in a bassinet. But it doesn't matter where. I'm constantly worried about whether she's still breathing. I think, you expect by your 3rd child that that's going to go away, but it hasn't for me. So it's really nice that I don't rely completely on technology, because technology isn't perfect, and you better believe I go in and listen every once in a while to make sure she's still breathing after a long nap. But it's really nice to be able to look at my phone, to pull up the app, and see exact numbers telling me that she's breathing and that she's doing fine. And it's really nice at night to see that little pulsing light shining on my ceiling telling me the same thing. It seems that she's really comfortable in it. It doesn't seem to bother her at all. This new design is really good as far as it staying in place like it's supposed to. The Owlet Smart Sock is $299, which is a lot, but if you have reason to be a little concerned about your baby's well-being, or even if you don't have an excuse to be concerned, but you're just a parent and you're worried and you're constantly checking in on baby to make sure that she's still breathing, then $300 is not a huge price to pay for that peace of mind. So it goes, because we're always talking about SIDS, and you never know what child could be affected by that. But SIDS it occurs within the first year of life, and this is usable up to 18 months. So this has you covered for sure. And this is something that you could totally pass on to somebody else when you're done with it. The Connected Care that shows you the graph of vitals over time is a subscription service, and I can't remember exactly how much that was, but the product itself, the base, the little socks, that's something that you can keep through several children, or give to somebody else when you're done. So do you guys have any questions? Let me see if I can put this so I can actually see the comments. Nope, that's not it. This is ridiculous. Well, anyway, if you have questions, leave them in the comments, and I will, I can't answer them live right now because I can't see the comments because I'm really new to this Facebook Live thing, but if you have questions, I leave them in the comment, and I will check out the comments later and answer any questions. There is a link to the item on Amazon, so if you're interested in that, then by all means, click on over and check it out. And we'll be doing lots more reviews soon. I've got a planner that I'm going to review. I've got a smart stroller, a smart car seat. I've got a I've got all kinds of stuff planned. So make sure to like and share this video so that other people can get connected with me, and like my professional page so that you don't miss any updates. So I'm Sarah Kovac, and this is baby Penelope, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again soon.